We're good. Saying good morning.
Good morning.
We asked a fun poll today. What's it called? Soda pop or soda pop? 68% call it soda.
It is soda. It's not soda. Nobody says soda pop anymore. That's like a 90-year-old say soda pop. Nobody says soda pop. They haven't said soda pop.
I'm a pop guy, but that's like a Midwest thing, I think.
Oh, nobody's done that for ever. I used to sell it.
You used to sell it
in my dad's liquor store.
That's right.
In my dad's liquor store.
Up in the valley?
I used to stock all of the shelves with beer and wine and soda.
Very nice.
And make ice bags that we'd put in the ice area where
Before
people
they had
would
the
buy
automatic
ice.
dispenser ones?
Oh, we never had that. And that taught me to be a salesman.
Selling ice.
No, well,
or working
work in the liquor store. That was good training. I am really fascinated by the arrest of this alleged arsonist who supposedly started the Pacific Palisades fire. I'm just fascinated by the idea that he supposedly did this on New Year's Day, and that what the authorities are saying is he calls 911, and he's going down the hill. When the fire trucks are going up the hill, he makes a U and goes and follows the fire trucks to watch them and takes pictures of the firemen, fire people putting out the fire. And it sounds like they've done a great job in terms of connecting dots, and it's real CSI work. And I get it. Sounds like they may have him on that. The problem is the fire didn't start January 1st. The fire started 6 days later. And what the authorities are saying is the fire was smoldering under the ground for like 6 days and then erupted, and therefore he's responsible. The therefore he's responsible is the part I'm having trouble with. That what I'm thinking is, number one, it was really hot on the 6th and extremely windy. I remember that day. It's really interesting because I'm going to the dentist later today. And I was going to the dentist on January 6th. And I remember driving my car to the dentist's office and thinking, my God, what's going on with these winds? And I looked up and I saw the fire.
Because you have such an insane view of the mountains out the back of our...
well, I was driving up Centinela,
okay,
and I saw it. And I was just shocked when I saw the fire. And by the way, my dentist lost his house in the fire. And it was really windy, like exceptionally windy. So when this guy gets prosecuted, there's absolutely no doubt his defense is going to be, yeah, he committed arson on January 1st. Okay. And it was a tiny little thing that they put out. But he didn't do they can't prove beyond a reasonable doubt that he started the fire on the 6th, or it was his fire on the 1st that somehow combusted into what happened. Because what if somebody else was walking along and dropped a match? What if somebody else did it? Mm-hmm. And wouldn't the fire department, which is very knowledgeable, especially in that area, about brush and about fires that kind of ruminate, wouldn't they be knowledgeable enough to completely put it out at the time? And that's going to be the defense. And they're going to end up with a lot of arson investigators on the stand talking about this. But sometimes common sense is very hard to eliminate in a trial. And I think there may be people who are going to say, how is he responsible 6 days later for something he did when the fire department put it out? That yes, he's guilty of arson, but is he guilty, I mean, really of felony murder? He hasn't been charged with that yet, but he certainly could be, because people died in this fire. And if somebody dies in in the course of committing a felony. Under federal law, and state law too, it's called felony murder. And in the federal system, you could get the death penalty. So there's a huge difference in what he could be convicted on. And as soon as I heard Charles and I were both talking about it, that it just seems like he's got, that's gonna be his defense. Whether it flies, I don't know. But we're gonna have a fire chief on TMZ Live today to talk about that. I cannot wait to talk to him because I just find this so interesting.
Are we going to talk to him about like the investigation, like the process that the firefighters had
Well,
to
they
go-
explained it. I mean, they explained it, that they've done GPS, they've looked at his cell phone records, he lied to them about where he was when he called 911. He was right in that area, apparently, and he said he was down the hill. So they've got a lot on this guy. They've got a lot on him. I don't think the issue is going to be pinning the blame on him for starting the fire on January 1st. It's going to be, is there a nexus that will allow the jury to convict him for a fire that erupted again 6 days later?
Yeah, Nancy Johnson says, I think the 6 days is weird too.
I've never heard of this before. I can't wait to talk to this guy.
And how can you convict that?
Well, that's going to be the question.
Yeah.
But to me, that's the obvious defense. So I'm fascinated by that. I'm fascinated by Katie Porter. So you know the story that Katie Porter is telling a Biden staffer in the background of her home to get the fuck out of the shot, and she's pissed and screaming at this guy. And this was a 2021 video, but it's just surfaced. She is running for governor in California and will, right now at least, probably get the Democratic nomination. And this is a Democratic state. I'm pretty sure she's going to be running against Rick Caruso. That's my guess. And I don't know how that will land. But then the question, does this hurt her? And we had a big debate on this in the newsroom today because, like, if Donald Trump said it, it wouldn't hurt Donald Trump, right? If Donald Trump said, to Pete Hegseth, get the fuck out of my shot, that's on brand with him. It's not necessarily on brand with people who don't present that way. And people who present that way can get away with it, I think. People who don't, can't. And especially, and this is the sexist part of it all, that I think the public is harder on a woman than a man when it comes to this. And I guess the question, is this going to hurt Katie Porter, or are we in such a different time that, I can say to Jim, get the fuck out of here, Jim, what are you doing? And nobody's going to care. Although for me, maybe it's more on brand.
Might have said it before once or twice.
So, I don't know. I'm really interested in this. How's this going to affect Katie Porter? Will people say, oh, it's a woman, she's difficult, which is the sexist part of it, but it's a real thing, or that she's a Democrat, Democrats don't do that, and therefore we don't want her? Or is it just that the country has changed now and you can say that and it's not a big deal? It would have been a big deal 10 years ago for sure. I don't know if it is now, but we'll see.
We'll drop a poll asking if
Yeah,
they think this will hurt
if you
her
haven't
or
seen the
not.
video, look at the video. It's really, really...
It's up on our website.
Yeah, it's up on the website.
Check out the website, tmz.com. One person commented that they do not want Kim to be the Democratic nominee for governor.
They don't want who?
Kim Porter to be the Democratic.
Her.
Yeah, her.
Yes. We'll see. We'll see.
Is there any so people are asking, is there any update on David? We got a handful of comments yesterday about it. People are still asking about it today.
I actually made this contact that had ghosted me. And I haven't heard anything. I don't have anything significant yet, but at least the door is open, but I don't have anything. I do have something. Don't get me started. Lucas and I spent, well, and Jim too, all last night on something, we're not going to say what it is, involving Mark Sanchez, and we went down a rabbit hole that went down to China.
A late rabbit hole.
Yes, a late rabbit hole, and by the way, a very early rabbit hole too.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Should political officials being caught on camera crashing out, which means having a freak out?
Oh, dude, you don't have to tell me this shit.
Okay.
Okay?
Can it hurt
Okay,
them?
why'd you do that? You hurt me.
Just making sure.
I know.
69% says yes, they need to be professional.
Well, okay, what about Donald Trump? Why can he do it?
In all
Why
his
can he do it? Why can he do it? You cannot say Donald Trump is conducting himself in a professional way. And I think that's his brand, and it's probably why he's president. But in terms of acting professional, come on, you know that. You know that. That's why he's so popular, because he's not. So that's bullshit. Sorry.
People should just be nice.
Oh, yeah. And what fairy tale book did you just finish reading? Sometimes the people who act nice are the most dangerous. I just did. I don't know, you were in my line of sight. But it's true. Sometimes people who act nice it's a cover. And that in my lifetime, that's been more of a treacherous thing than people who wear it on their sleeves. Seriously.
Donnie can do it because he always has it. It is his brand, and that has a lot to do with why he's president.
That's what I said.
Yep.
I agree with that. I totally agree with that.
Somebody said that I shouldn't do you like that. You're hip.
No shit.
Trump gets called out on his unprofessionalism. But
Trump is president because of his unprofessionalism. Come on.
Is there any update regarding a Diddy pardon?
It is on the president's desk. I don't think he's taken any action. I think, they're working on, Israel and all, but what I'm told, and this is kind of a cop-out statement, but somebody involved in it, 51-49 pardon.
Like leaning towards pardoning? Mm-hmm. Wow.
But that doesn't mean anything. I mean, what does that mean?
Yeah. Trump is reckless with his words.
He's like, yes. And it's why, look, the downside of it is really toxic and awful. The upside of it is that's who he is. I mean, I knew him for 20 plus years before he became president the first time. And the guy that you're seeing there is kind of, well, in a social setting, and even, I had more of a business setting, but he could be very, very charming. But he can also be aggressive. He could also be aggressive like he is now. And I didn't see much of a change. So it's real. I mean, he's actually not trying to play a different role. He is who he is. And I think people like that. So there's,
We had dropped another poll. Do you believe women political officials get harsher treatment when they crash out than men do?
Oh, they have to say yes by about 80%.
You're 76% currently, so yeah.
Yeah. Of course they do. A woman who gets angry like that is a bitch in the in Americana. A guy who does it is tough.
Can we bring up Epstein?
Sure.
Will anyone partying with Trump and Epstein, will they ever bring the, will anyone partying with Trump and Epstein, will everyone bring the question up? It's kind of a choppy comment, but.
Well, did Epstein party with Trump? Yes. We know that. There's video and photos of that. We know they partied. But Epstein partied with a lot of people. He was a social fixture in New York, period. He was. And so the issue isn't that, because partying is not a crime. And then the issue is what is, and who's involved. So people are getting confused about this whole thing. That if somebody Epstein knew a million people, just the way Diddy knew a lot of people. I mean, if you remember Diddy, I want to take you guys back to something because I think this is a really good lesson. If you remember at the beginning of Diddy, there were all these people saying, oh, all these celebrities are going to get brought up in the case. There are celebrity sex tapes. There are tons of celebrities in the Diddy case. Do you remember? I mean, don't do an Etch-a-Sketch on this. Remember back then, there are minors involved. All these minors, remember? And there are, you know, all these celebrities who are going to get caught up in these sex tapes that are out there. 0 sex tapes with celebrity. 0 sex tapes with celebrity. No minors. Not a single celebrity came up. So remember back at the beginning when everybody was jumping to that conclusion. And it wasn't, and the defense was saying, not the case. Nobody believed it. There were lawyers coming out saying, we've got all these celebrity sex tapes. Where are they? So don't, you know, history should be a lesson here. Am I wrong here?
No, I worked on the docs that we did, the series of docs on Diddy, and early on, people were
everybody was saying
just because of the all white parties.
The white parties.
Yeah.
Then everybody was at the white party, so they had to be at the freak-offs, and there are all these celebrities involved. 0 minors. All these minors. 0.
Harvey making a funny with the gravel voice. He should sing My Way with 100% the gravel voice. What's your gravel voice?
No, you know what? It's really funny because when I actually did it, for real, when I did it with Paul Anka at Capitol Records, I had just gotten over something, so I did have a gravelly voice. Oh, that was a flex.
What? Oh,
yeah, when I did My Way at Capitol Records with Paul Anka.
If I partied with Pablo Escobar, I wouldn't be a drug dealer, killer, smuggler.
Exactly. But again, everybody thought that with Diddy. So lesson learned? Probably not. But it was the case. And you all thought that there were celebrity sex tapes because everybody was saying it. And these lawyers were holding news conferences, saying, we have sex tapes. Well, if they had sex tapes, the prosecution would have had sex tapes. And they didn't.
Did you find it odd that celebrities, though, went silent in terms of support for Diddy?
Yes, because do you see the parallels between Diddy and Epstein? Yes, because all these celebrities partied with Diddy. They went to his white parties. Anybody who could go to a white party went. And there were 1,000 celebrities who went. And it was just the kind of thing where nobody wanted to say, yeah, I was friends with Diddy. Yeah, I partied with Diddy. That doesn't mean they did freak-offs, but people assume they did freak-offs because, oh, there's a video of so-and-so with Diddy. So everybody thought that. And the exact same thing is going on with Epstein, that Epstein partied with a lot of people. So all these people are scrambling saying, I don't want to be associated with this guy, but that doesn't mean they went to his island and abused women. It just means they partied with him. But everybody's making the assumptions the way they did back with Diddy. Do you guys see this direct correlation between the two cases? It's exactly the same thing. They went silent on Diddy because they were afraid of the association, not that they had done something wrong. And there are a lot of people who are afraid of the exact same thing, and I think, including Donald Trump, with Epstein.
Could Harvey get Trump on the stream?
Let's not do that. Let's not. I have not talked to him since 2017.
Someone asked, could you sing Fly Me to the Moon?
I'm not going to sing, okay? It's off the table.
Someone asked, says that you need to take a long vacation.
Do I look that bad? I guess so. I do, though, need to take a long vacation, man.
It's almost time. You treat yourself every once in a
while.
while.
It's not long.
Not long or not long enough?
It's going to be a week. It's not long. But by the way, thanks for the compliment.
People are asking, what's the lunch poll going to be today?
Can I tell you, honestly, lunch sucked yesterday.
The salad?
It was so bad. I ate like 3 bites of it. and I threw it out and went to our little restaurant here and got a salmon bowl. It was terrible. Thanks, Anakin.
Any update on who's going to host the?
Hold on, we need to get a shot.
His fault.
It was awful.
It's always my fault.
His fault.
Well, you picked it.
Any update on?
If I picked something else, it would have been, you always give me the same stuff.
Well, it didn't have to be the same stuff. It just was something.
Maybe I should taste test
How about
every
something
new
different?
one.
How about something?
I'll just have half of your lunch. I'll
That
be
was
like, yeah,
awful.
Harvey, I've confirmed this is good.
It was honestly, it was awful. It was awful. And I usually don't like. I don't remember ever throwing a lunch out. No, do you?
Ever?
Not in a long time.
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 And-
That's true.
And this was just awful.
Any update on the After Dark tour this weekend? Who's hosting?
Oh, Cameron Lazarine. Who's hosting After Dark this week?
So we have Ray J hosting Friday night.
Ray J Friday night.
We have Nia Dorsey hosting the First Bus Saturday. And then we have Eric Bellinger, massive singer-songwriter with hits for every R&B singer out there, doing Saturday as well. And then Ray J's back for brunch.
Sunday.
Sunday brunch, yeah.
Wow.
They keep coming.
Can I tell you, the After Dark and the Brunch Bus, it's like my favorite things at TMZ. I just love this because it's such a party. And you know, like $69 you get like, it's crazy. That you don't just party with a DJ and a celebrity host, but you go to bars and you get shots and you know, on the brunch bus you get mimosas and shots and empanadas. You go to Lisa Vanderpump's restaurant on Sundays. It's so fun in West Hollywood. It is so fun. TMZtour.com. I love this. We're going to build it out too. We're going to have more experiences.
Cool. Harvey, I watched the movie Volcano, and Lord and behold,
How about
Harvey
that?
Levin appears on the screen.
A lot.
A lot?
Yeah. Well, truth be told, I used to live in a place, and my neighbor was Dick Donner, the director of Superman, Lethal Weapon, and he's an amazing director. And his wife, Lauren Schuler Donner, who happened to be the executive producer of, I think, director of Volcano. And so I think I got it on my talent, not because I was the neighbor. And it was so fun. And it was one of the most fun experiences. It was so fun. And they play it all the time.
It's on a lot.
Oh,
You also did another movie.
it is Sopranos.
You did Sopranos?
Mm-hmm.
And then,
I was in the second, I opened the second episode of The Sopranos.
weren't you in a Sharknado?
Yeah. And I'm doing one on Monday.
Are you allowed
Charles and I are doing one on Monday.
Are you allowed to tell?
Nope.
Ooh, stay tuned.
But it's good. It's the opener of season 4 of a new streaming. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's violence.
Will Harvey ever
There
host
will
the
be
bus?
violence.
Huh?
Will Harvey ever host the bus?
Oh, that's a good question. Maybe I will someday. Yeah. Maybe I
The
will.
brunch bus?
I should host the brunch bus.
Yeah, you're up.
Yes, I will. Yeah.
Definitely not after.
Yeah, I can't do after dark because I go to bed too early. So the brunch bus is perfect.
The newsroom needs a pet.
Well, we bring in pets for the puppy bowl.
Yeah, we do. It's the best day in the office.
Yep. Oh, it's so fun. Oh, the puppy bowl is so great.
Someone's asking for Jackson to host the bus.
Oh, God. That would be insufferable.
Is there any update on Gene Simmons?
Hey, Jamie? Yeah. How's Gene Simmons doing after the crash?
I don't know. We'll find out.
How bad were his injuries?
I mean, he was banged up, but I mean, we gotta get an update on that.
I guess we don't have one.
All right. Let me.
He's back home?
Yeah, they said he's doing fine. The word they used for us is he's doing fine.
Okay.
He's back home.
Good. He is such a good guy. He's so charitable. We're in this thing together. I mean, he does way more than me, called Mending Kids. And he is like such an ambassador for this. And it's basically doing surgeries for kids of cleft palates all over the world. And he's so involved in charities. He's a great guy. He's a great guy.
Oh, the person who died on the Haunted Mansion ride at Disneyland. It was a very sad story.
Oh, yeah.
And the unfortunate video that we also had.
They're all, you know, it's like over the years, I think somebody died in the Matterhorn years ago. At least one person. There have been a lot of mishaps on rides.
2 words, suck it. I'm confusing Gene Simmons with Richard Simmons.
Richard Simmons was amazing. He was an amazing guy. TMZ had such a long history with him, and his death was really sad. But he was such a unique guy and a good guy.
Angie Don, tell Harvey he looks great today. Don't always tell him just the bad things. We love you, Harvey.
Oh, thanks. The other person kind of hurt my feelings. I got sleep last night, so that's even worse.
Oh, that's nice.
I know, and I still feel tired though. But
would you do an aquarium in the office?
God, no. I think aquariums are just gross. No. Why? Why?
Can Harvey give a heads up if he hosts the tour and make it exclusive to the chat, to all the loyal streaming fans?
Oh, I would do that. Ugh, I'm sorry, I got to tie my shoe. There's a design defect on these shoes. You know what? You did give me an idea. I am going to host the brunch bus sometime in the not too distant future.
I hear you had a fish at one point.
Oh, ribeye, R.I.P.
Ribeye.
So, back in the day at TMZ early on, I had this, I guess it was a goldfish. Hey, Siobhan, can we get Siobhan out?
Yeah, let me.
I got to remember what happened here. So I had a goldfish, and we called it ribeye.
Ribeye.
Was it a beta
Ribeye
fish?
is a tragic tale.
Casey's right. It was a beta fish. It's a beta fish.
Oh,
and
right.
I went on. I'm trying to remember
It's here.
ribeye. So
In the neighborhood.
So I went on vacation,
Yeah.
and I get a call from Tyler, who was my assistant.
Yeah.
And he says,
Fish
ribye's
committed
dead.
suicide, yeah. He jumped out of the thing.
And they think he committed suicide.
Yeah.
There was no foul play.
He died by suicide. That's how you say that.
But the way it was first put to me was somebody made a mistake and poured him down the sink.
That was Courtney.
And they did it on purpose, actually.
No, that was an accident.
And then they changed it to suicide.
No,
and I
it
never
did
believed
jump out
the
after.
Put it
Well,
on the
no,
sink?
if it
Both
go-
things can be true.
No, they both can't be true.
No, they were both true.
I think we just
jumped down
found
the
our new-
sink, We got him out.
We found our new TMZ
And then-
Well,
investigate.
right, you got him out, and the fish was traumatized as you're holding him, and he jumps down the. So they tried to make it seem
He died
like
by suicide.
like
I
my
don't
fish
know.
committed suicide when they killed my fish.
He did die by suicide.
He did not die by suicide. You poured the guy in the sink, and then
Not you.
Well, one of you, and you pick him up, and then he jumps out of the hand. So it goes from Tyler says somebody screwed up and poured your fish down the drain to he committed suicide.
I don't know. Don't take vacation.
Don't say that.
Why?
We like
I remember.
No, when he goes on vacation, he
I
comes
was on
back with new
I was
ideas.
on a bike trip, and I remember you ruined my day.
I did not.
Well, you guys did.
I did not.
And then you laughed about it.
Yeah, it's hilarious. And then Matt dressed up like your dead fish for Halloween. I made a whole diorama in his head of the dead fish.
It's true.
It was a great costume. I did a really good job.
Oh, you did it.
No, I made the costume.
I know,
for
but
Matt.
that means you were making fun of my.
Yeah,
fish.
no, we made fun of you. But also, it was really dumb for you to have a fish.
And then I had ribeye too, which died like 2 days later.
Yeah.
You never name. That's like naming a boat the same. Like, it's bad luck if you name a
I
boat
know,
the
ribeye
same.
too lasted 2 days.
Honestly.
It was
Fish
sad.
in the office is gross and shouldn't be allowed.
We have not had fish since.
Good.
Live fish or cooked fish should not be in the office.
I
Sorry.
think salmon's on the plate today.
Huh? Oh.
Salmon's an option. Anyway, we should start.
Yeah,
we
we
should
ready?
start. Yep. Huh? Oh yeah. Okay, before we start, here, yeah.
We were talking about what to lead with, either the fire
Yeah.
or this Bad Bunny alternative halftime show.
Probably Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny. Okay, so here are your options, guys. Either this is going to be a bowl. Hey, wait a minute. Where was that thing that you told? Oh, yeah. Okay. You're going to have two salmon choices today. Either a bowl with salmon, spinach, kale, avocado, tomato salad, seaweed, Moroccan coleslaw as a bowl. Sounds interesting. Or a wood grilled salmon sandwich, which is salmon with cucumber, onion, relish, tomato, slaw, cilantro, and sourdough.
All right. Salmon bowl.
Salmon bowl or salmon sandwich?
All right. We'll ask the chat. You know what to get him. That's why like any kind of fish, cooked or not, I don't know if it belongs in the office.
The good news is he's having it after
Oh, wow.
the show's
Hey,
over.
yo, I just got a text from Wendy Williams.
Are we good to?
Yeah, I'm cool. Can we jump on this? Hey, yo, there was a
There's a
hearing
Wendy
with Wendy.
There was a what with her?
A hearing. All of her ex-husband's claims where he was trying to represent her have been dismissed. They've all been dismissed? Yeah, can you jump on that?
There you go. A Wendy update.
We should, since I screwed up and talked about it on the live stream, you should jump on this quick. There was a hearing this morning. Let's start writing it up. This is Kevin Hunter Sr., remember? So let's start writing that immediately. And then we can adjust it once you get the actual docket. Okay.
People do ask daily about Wendy updates, so
I had a long talk with her a couple of days ago, and I got to tell you, she sounds fine. And, you know, they're saying she's diagnosed with frontotemporal dementia. Here's my feeling about this, and I think I'm right on this. Did you ever know anybody who was diagnosed with Alzheimer's? They are not put into a guardianship the second they're diagnosed. Somebody with Alzheimer's may still be able to take care of themselves, but as the disease progresses, maybe it gets to a point where they can't. And when they can't take care of themselves, assuming there's not family or whatever, then maybe you do a guardianship. But you don't do it just because somebody gets a diagnosis, because sometimes you can have a diagnosis and still be a functioning individual, right? And you wait until you need it. If Wendy has frontotemporal dementia, and if she's got no family really to take care of her, which is not true, but if she didn't, then at a point, as it progresses, then maybe you start talking that. But she's not at that point. I just had a 45-minute conversation with her, 30 to 45 minutes, a couple days ago. She was so lucid, and I was really struck by it. And that's not somebody who should be in a guardianship. You don't take somebody's freedom away and lock them in a fifth floor of a memory unit of a building that's costing $25,000 a month that she has to pay. Yes, $25,000 a month. Add to that what The Guardian is making and all these other people are making. And then thinking, why is she in a guardianship? Why does Wendy not even know how much money she has left because they won't tell her? So this is bullshit, and she should be out of this guardianship. I feel really strongly about this. There is no basis to deny this woman right now, to deny her her freedom and lock her up like a prisoner, and it's bullshit.
I believe it's all tied to her money. If she wasn't who she is, this wouldn't be happening to
Let me
her.
tell you that I am not going to make a direct allegation, but it will shock me if money is not a big part of this. You just think about how much money different people have been making on this by the month and by the hour, and it's outrageous.
Can Wendy, is Wendy able to zoom into the stream ever?
Yeah.
People would love to see Wendy.
Well, we don't have a camera on the street, and we can't get a camera inside there, so you can only hear her. That's how fucked up it is. I'm so out. I am so, you know, I have a problem with this because, you know, we need to report this stuff, but at the same time, it's like, how do you not have feelings about it? And this woman is like a caged animal right now, you know, being stuck in a fifth floor memory unit.
Working on the documentary as well that we did on Wendy Williams, it was absolutely shocking. The fact that we had to film her from a window in order to
on the sidewalk.
Yep.
And it is enraging what she's going through right now. And the problem is, I don't think she even feels that anymore because she's been doing this for 3 years. And I don't think she fully appreciates how outrageous it is that this is going on. I mean, she wants out, but man. And then her ex-husband sues on her behalf, her ex-husband who she intensely dislikes, who has no relationship with her. I wonder why he's trying to sue. That's what this is about.
Oh, okay.
On her behalf. Give me a break. Did you find it, Jamie?
I got Jacob working on it right now.
Well, no, the court team should be working on it.
What? Oh no, that's already done. I sent it over to.
Well, no, I mean you've got to confirm it. I want you to.
We have it.
Well, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah, we have
So
it.
the court team has the dismissal.
Yes.
Okay, that's all I'm asking.
Yes,
We have.
We got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Ready?
Yeah, let's do it. God, you just got me so mad.
I'm sorry.
Ugh. You know what? Let me see if Wendy will say hi to you. You want to hear that real quick?
Oh, they would love it. Just make sure you give her the heads up. He's not.
See, the problem is she's not even allowed. Sometimes you can't even get through because they monitor her phone. Wendy?
Hello?
Wendy?
Nope. Got the wrong number.
Sorry. What was that? That's weird. Oh. And now I can't figure out what number I called.
Your call has been forwarded.
Let me just text her. Our live stream wants to hear from you. Okay, I said call me, our live stream wants to hear from you. Okay, let's do this.
Looks like I think we have a winner. A little bit longer? Yeah.
Okay. Charles, you ready?
It was tied for like 5 minutes.
Which way are we doing this? This way?
So good. I like a good like grilled or seared salmon. Really? All right, order me one on.
Did you put Wendy in?
I have it at E1. Is it higher than that, you think, or is that about right?
We could do her higher if you want. I mean, it depends
I
on
do
what
it
you
as
got.
D1. I am.
D1?
Because the Taylor thing is.
Yeah,
Charlie, hang on,
there's
Charlie,
we
can you hear me?
we can have some heat on that too.
Okay. All right, so we'll make Wendy D1.
Right.
Taylor, maybe we just do the Kylie Kelsey because the fucking.
You know what's happening? We're getting way too comfortable with you guys.
Sure.
That we're talking about stuff we probably shouldn't talk about in the live stream, but we're getting too comfortable with you. I feel bad, like shutting the mic down. So we're talking about things before we even put it up on the website, and it's probably bad for us to do that.
We're quick though.
But I just feel very
Challenging.
But I feel rude.
Puts a little pressure on. That's all right.
I just feel rude not including you guys.
Yeah. Like yesterday with the Bad Bunny, my mom, a frequent watcher, she loves how the stories
We figured
develop,
it out.
and people watch us develop the story.
Well, you know how we figured it out? Name That Tune.
What?
My 10,000 hours of playing Name That Tune, I was able to hear
and guide her. And guide her.
And guide her.
Yeah.
I got and guide her. I named that tune in 3 notes. I killed it today on British Invasion with Derek.
When did you have time to play Name That Tune today?
Like 7 in the morning.
What the?
No, at 7 in the morning. Well, we only did 5 minutes. But Derek! Derek! No, it's okay. We're gonna start the show. I promise right now. Come here, quick.
The double berry there.
Be honest. Did I kill it today with the British Invasion and Name That Tune?
You're incredible. I'll tell you what was
You're
most
incredible,
incredible.
boss. You're the best.
Listen, I know
Oh my
I sound like a
God.
brown noser.
You're
I do
an
sound like a
incredible
brown noser.
brain.
What was incredible to me is that the British Invasion list that we were using wasn't exclusively British songs. So it got you thinking that I could just narrow it down to the universe of British music, but often it would be erroneous and there'd be an American song and you'd still nail it.
The McCoys.
The McCoys was a good example. Hang On Sloopy, that's I think an American
How
band.
many notes did it take?
It was just a drum. It wasn't even notes. And then you had a trip up at the end, which I was like, he's not perfect. And then we played 2 notes of the Monkees television theme song, and you nailed it. So you ended on a high note. You did very well.
Hey,
I give him credit.
Next time you do British Invasion.
The God Bless America thing, though, is why you're just feeling yourself.
Exactly.
You're feeling
That's
yourself.
what I brush out.
He needs this sort of positive reinforcement.
No, but that's...
He does not. He owns me on his era.
No, he actually knows the Stones now. Listen.
No,
We'll have
no,
to
he
play
doesn't.
again.
I did so.
No, he doesn't. You want to go Stones for Stones?
I did Paint It Black. I did Ruby Tuesday.
The Who he struggles on.
No, I got the Who.
Some of the
Pinball.
Who.
I got it.
Yeah.
Pinball Wizard.
Pinball
I
was...
would whoop him on that.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, Anakin would probably be.
Okay, Anakin would not beat me.
I would
Let's
whoop
go.
you. British Invasion, whoop you.
Oh, not a chance. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Ready?
Assets. We have the poll.
Wait a minute. We did this yesterday on the show.
No, we didn't. It happened this morning. Did you have a dream about this last night?
Okay, I apologize for this, but I've actually been busy. I thought you were doing the God Bless America thing right now.
No. Oh, you don't know what this is.
Is this the Charlie, the
This is a
alternate
halftime show. Yes.
The alternate halftime
Alternate
show.
halftime show.
Okay, that's what we're doing. Got it.
The poll they put up. Yes. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Do we have? Are you playing God Bless America again? Yeah, but we should play it because this is kind of inspiring.
Yeah. I mean, you could argue that that's what sparked them to
to
say
do
we're
it.
going to do this.
I mean, it got a lot of attention. Okay, here we go. Welcome to TMZ Live. You have heard about alternatives to the Super Bowl, i.e. the Puppy Bowl.
The Super Bowl halftime show. Right.
The Puppy Bowl. There is now another alternative, and it is political.
Very political, and clearly a response to the backlash against Bad Bunny being picked to do the Super Bowl halftime show, and it comes from Charlie Kirk's widow, Erica Kirk, and Turning Point USA are offering up an alternative halftime show, and they don't have their artist yet, but they're...
It's got to be Lee Greenwood because of the way everybody has been talking about
Lee
it.
Greenwood was a big topic yesterday after everything with Bad Bunny, which we'll get to that in a second. But here's what they're trying to find their list of artists, I think. And it seems like it's going to be more than one artist, perhaps. Here's the poll that they put up, searching for what their audience may want in a Super Bowl halftime show.
What music genre would you like to see featured?
The first one hits it right on the head.
Anything in English.
Anything in English.
And then Americans, classic rock, country,
Americana, classic rock, country.
So they can choose as many as they want.
Hip hop, pop, or worship.
So anything in English is going to be 94%.
I really hope they share the results.
Oh, they haven't no results yet?
They just put that up this morning.
Oh, I thought they
just put that up this morning. So they're taking the temperature. They want to see what the audience wants.
Okay.
And then I think they'll reach out to the appropriate artists.
Go back to the poll real quick.
To the poll? Which one do you think is going to win?
Well, there's no, it's going to be more than one. It's going to be anything in Americana, country, and maybe pop.
I think you are
maybe worship.
I think you're underestimating worship. And I think, yes, anything in English will probably get the most votes, and then we'll see.
So Charlie's widow spoke out, right?
It's very interesting. So did Erica actually? I don't think she hasn't posted a video about this
I
yet.
thought there was a video. Daniela?
No.
Oh,
no.
Oh, when you said assets. Okay, so we cut that.
Right.
I got to say that people may vote. I'm not going to watch the Super Bowl halftime show. I'm going to watch this. They got to come up with something really big for people not to. They got to come up with something big.
Awesome. I think this is great because we're going to find out, right? Now there will be hard results to see what people really wanted to see.
Well, and
you
people
offer
are
an
going to watch the
alternative.
game. Obviously, they're going to watch the game.
Be careful what you wish for.
No,
people are going to watch the game, but look.
You could flip over and watch this.
And the Charlie Kirk Memorial Service got a tremendous amount of people, 100 million people
no, of course it did.
globally. So, I mean, he's got the audience and the fan base. I think a lot of people will turn away, if for nothing else, to prove a point. And I think they'll do good numbers. They're not going to do Super Bowl numbers, but here's
the problem. But there's a problem with this.
What?
Because people are going to watch Bad Bunny for a variety of reasons.
Yeah.
Number one, they want to see Bad Bunny. Yeah. Number two, they want to see the reaction from the crowd. And number three, they want to see if there's conflict or confrontation.
Does he say something? Does he take
Right.
a jab at President Trump or something like that?
So there are multiple reasons why people are going to watch this, even if they're not Bad Bunny fans.
I agree.
So the idea of trying to get people away from watching the Super Bowl halftime show, it's
I
a
agree
tough,
with you.
tough
That's
climb.
why I want to watch it. I want to see if he says something, if there's a sort of a protest, anything like that. That's why I'm interested.
I prefer this offering an alternative. I prefer this because instead of going, you have to boycott, we're offering you something instead of just saying, hate on Bad Bunny. Listen, this is what America's supposed to be. You have options, right? Freedom of speech.
I don't have a problem with it. I don't have a problem with it. I'm just thinking.
I do think the
who are they going to get, Charles?
I do think the poll does say a lot, though, that the very first thing is anything in English.
Right.
Which is basically saying.
That's been the whole point here. That's been the whole point.
No. There are two things that people are hating about Bad Bunny.
That and ICE.
Right.
And by the way, on ICE, we broke this story yesterday, just so you should know. And Bad Bunny is taking heat for this. That during the rendition of God Bless America.
In the Yankees game on Tuesday night.
He sat. We actually have a little bit of video. You can hear the words.
The words from God Bless America when the crowd is singing. What's the line that they were
I know,
singing?
I'm just forgetting
I
myself.
totally forgot it. Well, play the video. And
guide her.
Yes.
So you
There it
hear
is.
and guide her. So they're singing God Bless America. We got people saying, yeah, he was sitting, and there you go. He was sitting, so people are
It is
talking
interesting
about that.
Turning Point offered their alternative the day after that came out. 'Cause
Right.
I do think that probably irked a lot of people.
Who are they going to get? Who are they going to get?
They can get
No, who are they going to get that is going to move
Is
people?
it going to be some sort of Christian? I think it's going to either be some Christian artist,
too
but I'm
narrow.
not sure that's going to do it.
It's too
But
narrow.
they don't care
I
about
agree.
that. They
No, I
just
agree.
want to know what their audience
No, but they do
wants
care.
to see.
If their
They're not
numbers,
gonna-
if
they
their numbers,
know they're not going to get bigger numbers than the Super Bowl.
but you
halftime
don't
show.
do it if you get weak numbers.
What's that?
Trump couldn't even get a good person for his inauguration. Turning Point's not going to get someone.
What are you talking about? He had Carrie Underwood.
Yeah.
Well, what do you mean? He had,
Eric,
what are you
Carrie
talking about? He had
Underwood.
Carrie
It's huge.
Underwood.
It's huge.
the-
Carrie Underwood.
Okay.
Guys,
You guys are. You're,
No, that was weird.
That's a stretch.
you
to say
can't-
Carrie Underwood.
Truly,
is
I
any
forgot
hater
about
artist.
Carrie.
No, not haters.
I was
Now
thinking,
you're just hating.
I was
She
thinking
is
more of the first
mad.
Now they're just
inauguration.
hating. You know what they have?
She is
You know what they
mad.
have?
She's irrelevant
When
now.
Charles is calling out the
TDS.
TDS,
No, she's
you got it
irrelevant now.
bad.
You got TDS.
It's a fatal case. It can't be cured.
No, to be
It's an
fair-
incurable case.
To be fair, no, I'm
TDS.
sorry. I was thinking more of the first inauguration.
TDS. Call the paramedic.
Emiliana from Pennsylvania. You know, I'm honestly just really
None of
sick
us know what TDS
everything
means.
being political. I am excited for the Super Bowl. I wish I could just sit there, turn my brain off, and watch a super talented, super sexy American artist, Bad Bunny, get up there and perform.
Mm-hmm. Well, a lot of people.
She said it. All the above is true.
A lot of people are going to be.
So we've had people drop who they would want to do this.
Yeah, who? Who on the?
Kid Rock was.
Well, Kid Rock is
Rock-
probably going to be there.
Morgan Wallen, Jelly Roll, ZZ Top. So we're getting a lot of.
I got to
country.
say, if Morgan Wallen and Jelly Roll do it, that will give Bad
Now,
Bunny a run for his
that'd be
money.
huge.
Yeah.
The one thing that for whatever artist they end up getting is you are sort of stepping into something that will be viewed as a political choice, right? So if you're not an artist who wears your politics on your sleeve, you may not want to do this.
Maybe not, but
You know what I mean?
If Morgan Wallen were to do it, he'd be great. The NFL is going to be pissed at him then, and I think that would then kill his chance.
That's the
Oh,
other
it
thing
would
is
totally
that-
kill his
Right.
chances
so
if
it
he
won't
wants
be
it.
Morgan Wallen, I think, because of that.
Right, because Morgan Wallen is someone who will certainly at some
wants
point be
to
asked to
win
do
Super
it,
Bowl.
Right?
So if you try to offer, that's
what I'm thinking.
Do you go for the short term?
Yeah,
I'm holding out for the
does
Super Bowl.
Does Jay-Z call and say, just a
Don't
note,
do that.
We were thinking of you for
Exactly,
22.
right.
It's
Super Bowl 62
it
or
will
something.
become there's
Yeah.
going to be power brokering that's
But
going to
if
happen.
it happened, if Morgan Wallen
It
did
would be
it,
a
or
great
if
choice.
Jelly Roll did it, that would move the needle.
That's the kind of guy they need.
Yeah.
but Can they get him?
Oh, hold on, it's Wendy Williams.
Make sure she knows.
Hey, Wendy.
Hi.
You're on our live stream, just so you know. So if you don't want to say anything, you don't have to, okay?
Yeah, well, it's regarding my attorney, Alan Diamond.
Well, no, have we put the story up, guys? Hey, let's slam that up, and then you can add to it. We've waited too long.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to get that story up right now. So slam it up, and then we just add to it. But it's got to go up.
Charlie, you got
Because
this?
we've talked about it, guys, on the live stream. Get that up.
We're cutting it.
So
we're gonna cut the live
Kevin
stream
Hunter
moment right now,
Sr.,
too.
your ex-husband, they dismissed the case?
Yes, it was.
Can you bring my mic down?
You know, it was at a federal court hearing, earlier this morning. And, of course he wants to steal my money, the ex. In the meantime, it's been dismissed,
Are we going to
and I'm
guess
happy. Why not?
Yeah, it made no sense to me. And by the way, I just want you to know, we got to do the show, but I just went on a tirade about why you're in this guardianship still. And, I actually had a talk with your niece about this, that you sound fine to me. And I don't care if you've been diagnosed with frontotemporal or not. If you're able to take care of yourself and you're lucid, you shouldn't be in a fifth floor memory unit. You should be a free woman. And I'm just really outraged by it, Wendy. I really mean it.
not only not on this floor, the memory unit floor, but I don't want to be in this building. This building is for people 60 and above. And I don't care that I'm 61. I am gorgeous. Who wants to live in a dump like this? It's too expensive.
Well, it's $25,000 a month.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So a lot of people, and you still don't know how much money you have left.
The Guardian is stealing my money.
Well, no, you shouldn't say. We can't say that because we don't know. But what we know is you don't know how much money you have left.
My attorneys and I are highly upset at a few different things. But yeah, you know, when I get out of guardianship and go back to making money, money, mo money, money, mo money.
Okay, we got to go do our show. I just want to say hi.
Thank you. Hi.
Okay,
Bye.
I'll talk to you soon. Okay. Okay.
We're gonna cut that and add it as a sub to the post.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, hey guys, you should know. If we're talking about stuff on the live stream and we need to get it up, you got to get it up. You can't wait. Okay. Okay, here we go. What are we doing?
With whom?
Okay.
Where are we going? Well, we should change.
Oh, right.
Locations.
Yeah, because Derek's going to walk out here.
Would Wendy Williams be fun hosting the brunch bus or what? Okay. No, you start. No, you don't do history. You start with what's new, and what's new is this. So we got to start with this. We don't need the walking out. We can just say it. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, have them go over there.
Okay.
Come on.
We ready? Hey, will you please get out of my shot?
You know what? I hear you say that frequently. Most of the show, really. But that very line is what got...
Well, a modification of that line.
Yes, I guess she went a little bit further. Former Congresswoman Katie Porter, who is running for governor in California and among the Democrats is the leading candidate right now. Well, there's something she said to a staffer. Now, this was a few years ago. 2021, and she was doing an interview. It looks like, I guess, from home. This was probably during lockdown. And listen to what happened when one of her staffers dared to...
Well, it was actually, I believe, a staffer from the Energy Department, so this is part of the Biden administration. You can look in the back in the kitchen, and you see the person looming there. Watch this.
Could lose out of my shot.
I wanted to tell you that that's actually incorrect. It's not that it's electric vehicles. It's that if we don't meet the commitments under the Paris Climate Accord.
Okay, it does. Okay, you also were in my shot before that. Stay out of my shot.
So she's taking a lot of heat for this. She has taken a lot of heat for this, and you can already see the campaign ads, both in the Democratic primary in California and if she wins the primary,
right.
You see what Republicans are going to do with this. So it raises a really interesting question that if Donald Trump said this, I think people would be unfazed because it's his brand.
Mm-hmm.
So the question...
Well, this is the thing about Democrats and against Trump, right? That if Democrats try to play play it the way he would, they get ripped. But if he does it, and part of that is that you expect it from him.
Right.
And you don't necessarily expect it from most Democrats.
Is part of it that she's a woman?
Yes, that is definitely part of it also. There's a double standard at play.
There's a huge part that she's a woman, right? I mean, when you are running for governor and women are considered by many voters unfairly to be softer, you want to show assertiveness. This is showing assertiveness. Remember, she is not berating a low-level staffer. She's berating Jennifer Granholm, who is the Secretary of Energy. So she is just being an executive here. She is saying, what I need now is you to get out of this shot. I know you're fact-checking me, trying to correct me for my own good, but get out of the shot, because she's running to be
get out of
the chief executive.
The blanket shot.
Get out of the blanket shot. And I think it actually will help her in some ways, because it shows the sort of fortitude you need to be a governor.
But the point is,
I don't think people receive it that way at all.
You can be firm and ask someone to get out of your shot without the curse words that came along.
If you want them to get out of your shot, you got to be.
So let me make an argument here. If Gavin Newsom said this, because Gavin Newsom is going after Donald Trump and he's doing it in a Trumpy way, Gavin Newsom could get away with this. Gavin Newsom could get away with this.
Yeah, because he's been, now he's made that part of his brand, is that he is.
But when it's not part of your brand, and then all of a sudden it looks like you're faking who you were, that's when it hurts. And that's the problem here. Gavin Newsom could do exactly that now and get away with it.
I think that's right. And I apologize, it is not Jennifer Granholm. It is a staffer to Jennifer.
It's a staffer.
It is a staffer, you're right.
To the Energy Department.
Correct.
Guys, it's Coco Louie coming to you live from PG County, Maryland, commenting on the Katie Porter story. So it's a few things here. Was it aggressive? Yes. I don't think she should have used the expletives, but I mean, it is what it is. And then also you pointed out, this was during COVID. We all were out of our minds at that time. So it's like, just give her a little bit of grace.
The COVID
A little bit of grace, not saying it was right.
That is
but
true.
it's just like, we weren't all the way there yet.
That is a very good point. I will say that part of, I think the reason why someone went back and found this clip was she was already getting a lot of attention, Katie Porter was, for an interview, a CBS interview that she did earlier in the week, where she just walked out, where she said, I don't want to do these questions. You got too many follow-up questions. And so she got up and took off her mic and walked out. And I think that
hurts. That hurts.
Is even more hurtful, because if you're a candidate, you can't walk out on questions.
Totally agree with you.
You're going to be in a debate. You can't be like, no, I don't like these, and walk out anymore.
More important, can we go back to the Skyper, please? I love your jacket.
No problem, thank you.
I love that jacket. It's so cool.
Thank you so much.
It really is. I love that jacket.
Get out of the shot.
I thought she did walk out.
She ended up staying? Okay, so let me just pick it up.
Okay.
Right, I don't need Trump voters, right. She got annoyed with the questions, in particular, one question about whether she needed Trump voters to support her, and she took off her mic, started to walk out. Now, they eventually saved it and she sat down, but it definitely was not a good look.
I think it hurts to say, I don't want Trump voters. It's too divisive. Yeah.
My mic.
Yes?
That's funny. She's an outspoken woman. Who the fuck cares if she's being firm after telling the idiot to move?
She's not an idiot.
How is the person who was trying to help her an idiot?
Trying to help her, so she didn't say something incorrect.
And also, it clearly wasn't a live interview. So what if the staffer is trying to give you facts? It's being taped anyway. So take the information, say thanks.
Do you remember how
hit the bricks.
Similar moment to this? Amy Klobuchar. Amy Klobuchar, there were stories that her staffer brought her a salad without a fork.
Oh, right.
And she took out a
where's
plastic
Anakin?
comb
Where's
and
Anakin?
started eating it with her plastic comb to shove it in the staffer's face. That she was like, oh, I'll just eat it this way.
So wait a minute, she combed her hair and then ate her food?
No,
Unclear, but she took a comb to show, like, you didn't
No.
bring me a fork. I guess I'll just eat with this comb, you idiot. And that chased her around a little bit as being mean to staffers.
Although eating with a comb, when you think about it, that it could, like coleslaw.
All right.
Oh, yeah. You can really pick up a lot.
That's
It's
what
got
I'm
nice,
thinking.
tight teeth.
Seriously.
I'm with you. Better than a fork. It sluices right through.
I think we
solved it.
Pierce that.
Yeah, of course.
Maybe it's a part of her brand. Maybe this is who she is, and I kind of dig it because men do get to say this kind of shit.
Yeah.
Which we were talking about earlier before we started taping for the show.
I agree. I mean, I think the getting up and walking out is more damaging
because
as
it's
a
like
candidate.
you can't take the heat.
Right. That's more damaging as a candidate than
I agree.
Using some foul language.
Yet is it
mistreating
really?
someone.
If they have to choose which, I mean, I would do 2 campaign ads if I were going against her. I'd do an ad saying she can't take the heat and she is unhinged. I mean, that's what you're going to see.
You're running both, right?
Yeah, you do both. Whether it's legit or not,
Doesn't
they're
matter.
going to do it.
Right. Exactly.
Right.
Katie Porter doesn't know production. At least yell mic down before cussing someone out.
Hey, mic down. Mic down. Okay, next.
Calling her a Karen.
By the way, you ever get a plastic fork again?
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Wow.
Is that personal choice or
It's a big,
environmental friendly?
No, he got a plastic fork for me yesterday for that unedible thing.
You know what you could do?
You could do that to yourself too.
No, what do you say?
You could do that to yourself too. I don't know.
I don't understand.
You didn't get it?
No, I went over my head too.
God.
Went over my head, Harv. Sorry. But what you could do is you could throw it away and then just get your fork.
I did that.
You know. Oh, okay. So what's the big deal?
You missed the joke. Forget it.
I feel like an unhinged politician is kind of in these days. Just saying.
It's totally true. And look at what Newsom's doing. He's totally playing Trump's game. Totally.
Acting like a jerk is not a trait. That just applies to men only.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, it's a little. Double standards.
Are we doing the fire chief next?
I mean, the reality is,
the
reality is, you're not supposed to. I don't want to.
Are we doing
maybe I
B
shouldn't
now?
say. It's
What are we doing next?
it's frowned upon to use foul language now.
Oh, I love that story. Who's doing this? Okay. Should we go over there?
Yeah. Going to sports. A little traveling music, please.
By the way, we still got played. It's just ridiculous. No, it's definite. I feel like an idiot.
Hey, what's going on? What did that mean? I missed the front end of that. I just heard you go.
Just saying hi.
No, you said. I heard you say. I didn't know they were coming over here. What are we hiding?
No.
Damn! Almost caught a monitor in the face.
You want me to stand?
But this thing is really on delay.
What is?
Yeah, big time.
What's on delay?
No, I just saw.
Go ahead.
Oh, the stream.
26 seconds.
26 seconds?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, thanks for that.
What does that mean?
Never figured that one out.
What?
It's too early for him?
It's too early for him.
What?
Wait,
it's too early for Babcock.
Yeah. Thanks, Larry.
Hey, Larry. Okay. Okay, we got to go though. One hand.
Oh boy.
Let's see it.
Okay.
Are we done with the hijinks?
Yes. Let's go.
Can we actually?
I'm really into this story because I think this guy's got a case. I'm really into it. Here you
Derek
go.
doesn't.
I love this case. Okay.
I just know you love this, but I think everybody else will see this as a case of the legal system being completely abused to go after LeBron James. Whether you like LeBron James or you don't like LeBron James, you have got to think that this is absurd. There is a Lakers fan who is suing him over this decision part 2 that we told you about a couple of days ago where we were guessing what it was, and it turned out to have nothing to do with his basketball career and whether he's going to another team or retiring. It was just an ad for a liquor that he is now endorsing. And this fan is pissed because he went out and spent a bunch of money, hundreds of dollars, to buy tickets thinking that this was going to be LeBron James' final season, that he was going to retire. And now he wants his money back. So he has actually filed a lawsuit, and this is ridiculous. He will never, ever win.
Okay.
But he gets his 2 minutes of
So Charles
fame.
just gave his uninterrupted version of this. So now I'm going to give my uninterrupted version. This fan reasonably believed that LeBron James was going to retire because that is clearly what the point of this was. It was a marketing ploy. So people thought it was going to happen. It would put eyes on Hennessy. That was the point. This fan didn't just buy tickets. This fan bought tickets to a game involving the Lakers and one of the teams that LeBron used to play
Cavaliers,
for.
that doesn't
the
count as an
Cavaliers, the Cavaliers, and there is history there, and there's history with Decision 1 with that particular team and the rivalry. So this fan went out and bought a ticket thinking, I can watch LeBron play against his old team.
He bought 2 tickets.
2 tickets.
Again, not an interruption.
There is a concept in the law, in contract law, called detrimental reliance. And what that means is if you reasonably rely on what somebody is saying, even if you don't have a formal contract, if you reasonably rely to your detriment, and the detriment is buying tickets, you have a right to sue as if it were a contract and get your money back.
For what it's worth, he paid roughly 400-ish for each ticket, so about 800 total, so 865 total. That's what he's suing LeBron for. He says now they're worth around 100 apiece, so he says they've lost extreme value. I will say I spoke with him yesterday. His name's Andrew Garcia. He's a 29-year-old lifelong Lakers fan, and he said one of the biggest reasons that he spent this money.
Isn't that long, it's 29.
It's not that short. He said one of the biggest reasons was when he missed Kobe Bryant's farewell. He said, I can't do it again. And he wanted to make sure that he caught this one. Obviously, it's not the last game of the year, but it's his last ever game against Cleveland, which, as you noted, was his former team. Big deal. So it's got a sad story to it. I mean, he's a Lakers fan. He wanted to see this. He didn't want to miss out on history again. Now he wants his money back.
Hold on. I heard you saying about detrimental reliance, that he could reasonably rely on this ad as having been about retirement. Ed, isn't there another option that this ad could have been referring to, what his decision could have been, that was not retirement, that was perhaps going to another team?
Correct.
That there's going to be a trade?
Correct.
That's what he was going to announce?
There was,
well, I guess
yes.
you could not reasonably rely
no.
sir, that it was going to be about retirement.
Yes, you could.
Because if he's going to another team, then buying the tickets would be stupid. He's not even going to be on that team.
That's the case if believing it was retirement was not a...
But that's not the
you
only
didn't let
thing.
me finish.
I actually did.
No, I was actually in the middle of a sentence. I took a breath and you confused that for me stopping the sentence.
Happens all the time here.
So there may be 2 options, but both can be reasonable. And you could sue if you detrimentally relied on either. And it's clearly reasonable to believe that LeBron was going to retire. I rest my case.
And you lose it also.
Hey, I'm Anthony from North Carolina, and I fully believe that you cannot sue based off of assumption. I don't think that he's going to win this simply because LeBron did not come out of his mouth and say, hey, y'all, I'm retiring. And then a few hours later, he said, I'm just kidding. This is all based on assumption. And in my opinion, it's going to be really hard to win that case.
What did you think he was talking about when he said decision 2?
Me personally, I knew that it was going to be a marketing thing because LeBron has done this multiple times. And as big as LeBron is, and as long as he's been playing in this league, I'm pretty sure he would tell us that he's going to retire.
That is a better argument.
He's done it multiple times.
That is a better argument than the one Charles made. Good job.
What are you guys doing in the sports department? Why is this golf club?
It used to be a putter.
When we miss the putt, and then you snap the club.
I'm gonna Happy Gilmore on it.
Jeez.
Okay.
Sounds like this guy took a gamble and lost.
That was what Derek told me yesterday.
Yeah.
He said he bought a gambling ticket and lost his gambling ticket.
Yeah.
Lucas and I were debating.
Guess what? And also, if you can, Lucas.
We were debating to buy tickets because we're obviously from Ohio, big LeBron fans, and he sent me the pre-sit-down interview teaser, and we were like, do we need to buy tickets? Luckily, we did not.
If every time you bought tickets and you didn't
I'll be right back.
get what you want, you know why you're walking away? Because I'm about to get to how many thousands of dollars you owe me.
Walking away to see if our other story
how many
panned out.
thousands of dollars you owe me. Let me take you back to when was this?
Oh boy.
Was it 2015? What year did Derek Jeter retire?
Oh no.
Oh well, hey, everybody wants to walk away.
Oh no.
Yeah, 2014. Yeah.
Were you there?
Well, he did have a final game at Yankee Stadium where someone might have reasonably relied on the fact that it's his last game, so you purchase tickets to said game.
That would have been amazing to be there.
Yes.
Walk-off hit, too.
Yeah, come on back, Levin. So, I'm not going to name any names, but a certain Yankee fan might have come into 2 tickets to that game.
Wow.
And
are you saying you weren't there, though? You had
even
tickets,
though
but
I
you
had
didn't go.
tickets, I was not there because someone who is strangely decided he has to go back to his desk right now.
All of a sudden.
Decided to say, oh no, we really, really need you to be here that day. Really, really need you to be here. And I said, but my wife had already purchased these 2 tickets. Sorry, we just can't do it.
Oh.
So there was no lawsuit at the time. I wonder, hey, Harvey, Harvey, what's the statute of limitations on this detrimental reliance?
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is in California.
Yeah.
How about New York?
Yeah, how about New York? We'll just take whichever is longer.
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, had to eat those tickets, or most of the thousands of dollars that they cost. But it's okay because, Mike, as you remember, the game was
It was
boring.
a boring game. Derek Jeter definitely did not get a walk-off game-winning hit in his last ever at-bat at Yankee Stadium. That did not happen.
Did not happen. And it would only bother you if you were like a...
If you had 2 Yankee bobbleheads at your desk, if you weren't a big Yankee, you wouldn't really care.
If you had 2, but I don't know anyone here who does have 2 Yankee bobbleheads cut to camera 2. And you were a huge Jeter fan.
Right, like your favorite player ever.
Right, when you got married, you were wearing a Derek Jeter
I didn't know that.
jersey
Jeter
underneath my tux.
Oh my goodness.
So it's not a big deal.
I will say, A-Rod's more handsome than Derek Jeter. That A-Rod is much more handsome than Derek Jeter.
Oh.
I was making this point to Charles earlier today.
Where are we going?
I don't know
So
if he agrees or
let's
not,
do
but-
that before.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
What other hot athletes you want to talk about?
Hey, Jim?
Yes, sir.
What's the chat have to say about Mr. Detrimental Reliance over here?
Detrimental Reliance.
Boy.
They didn't notice him walking away.
What?
Well, he's here now.
What?
We were just talking about detrimental
I
reliance
how
cases.
you do your hair, Charles.
What are we talking?
If someone had purchased some very, very expensive tickets to say, I don't know, just this spitballing, I don't know, Derek Jeter's final game.
Statute of limitations.
Statute of limitations. You just said you don't know what they are.
Oh, no. If it's a written contract in California, it's 4 years. If it's oral, it's 2.
There's no written contract.
2 years.
There's no oral contract. It was just I had purchased these tickets.
It's based on 2 years.
And if
2 years.
someone blocked me from using said tickets,
There was no
regardless
block. You had an option. Go to the game or have a job.
Charles, someone says this is absolutely effed up, I would have quit.
Well, he could have quit.
You know
he
what?
had the option.
You know what? That's fair.
He had the option.
That's fair. The reality is I still have the option.
Oh, threats.
How's that a threat?
Can we call
did you
can we
threaten
call
me?
our threat management unit?
Did you just threaten me?
No, I just told
Okay,
you what
well,
the
I didn't
options
threaten
were.
you. There are no threats. It's all love. It's all love here.
I'm guessing not yet. What you checked.
Not gonna happen. Yeah.
Okay.
Not gonna
I have a backup plan if it happens during the live stream.
It's not gonna happen.
Okay.
This fucking guy.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go. Where are we going?
Are we using
Delta?
sound from Wendy? Okay. And we'll say a few minutes ago. Okay. Oh, I'm in a rant on this one. Oof.
I like goes on this one.
No, I'm really.
Like he didn't just rant.
I didn't rant. I gave an argument, which was incredibly compelling.
Isn't that what most of your rants are?
No, this.
Giving an argument?
This is emotional.
This is going to be an argument.
It's emotional.
Right. You're giving your side of an argument.
No, the other was law. Boy, that guy, I should charge that guy for that theory.
If he's not going to win.
Depends on what judge he gets. Detrimental reliance. I'm telling you, I never would have bought an Ohio ticket if he didn't say that. I believed him. He wanted me to believe him.
What was the reliance? What has happened to him?
The reliance is that the game between the Lakers and the Cavaliers, which are two of LeBron's teams, was so significant as the last opportunity that I bought tickets I wouldn't otherwise buy.
Do you know that it's not
You
LeBron's last
literally
game?
just made my argument.
No, but
it very well will be his last game.
But the last game against the two teams.
It very well could be his last game. He is likely to retire after this.
But he didn't.
And he didn't announce it.
He didn't announce it.
Well, he's eventually gonna. But
so it still could be his last game.
That ticket could be worth vastly more because you don't have the run.
I understand, but I didn't go to gamble. I went because he made a promise to me that I reasonably relied on.
No, but you were gambling because you paid more than face
God-
value for the ticket
God
anyway.
above could
so that
come down
was always
if
a
I
gamble.
were the small claims
it was
court
always
judge,
a gamble.
if I were the
you
small
didn't pay face value for the ticket.
If I were the
you paid 8 times the cost
Are you
of the ticket.
Hakeem Jeffries here?
Racist.
Wow.
Holy cow. Holy moly.
I'm just going to step back and let you have that one.
Why not?
Go ahead.
That's what he did yesterday.
Go for it.
I don't
That's
know.
what he did
Go for it.
yesterday.
Are you Ruth Bader Ginsburg right now?
The build up silence to that.
That's
Wow.
He could have chosen anybody.
Could have picked any name, but no.
Are you aware? Are you aware of what he did yesterday?
I'm just going to sit
You
back and
pulled-
let you.
You pulled a Hakeem Jeffries.
Dig.
I'm
Dig.
fine. You pulled a Hakeem Jeffries from yesterday.
Charles, I just take 10% right off the top. And
I know.
Oh, I'm not going to apologize. That's what you
Definitely
did. Wow. God. Well, there shouldn't.
Oh, yeah. And when I say a couple, there's a lot of wows in the chat.
There should be a lot of wows.
There shouldn't be a wow. Woo! Did you see what Hakeem Jeffries did yesterday? It was
Casey,
ridiculous.
You may be getting some requests for a comment.
Sorry.
Jackie, you maybe get a request also?
That's true. You guys need to watch the news more.
I saw what Hakeem did.
Well, that's what he just
I
did.
didn't- I'm not the one who looked at Charles and said, hey, you're Hakeem Jeffries.
That's what he just did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that Casey's phone ringing already?
Oh, stop it. Let's go. No.
No, someone's going to.
I wasn't a joke.
They made a joke.
Okay. Okay, here we go.
Who the fuck's laughing? I don't know what joke was made.
That wasn't a joke. Okay.
Welcome back to TMZ Live. Wendy Williams has not won the war, but she won a battle today. A battle with her ex-husband over her money, essentially, and his efforts to say that he has any say in her finances at the moment.
It was a weird lawsuit. So her ex-husband, who Wendy does not like, and there was a bitter, contentious divorce, filed this weird lawsuit saying he was filing it on behalf of Wendy against, you know, all sorts of people, saying that, you know, this guardianship's illegal, and I think the Lifetime thing may have been involved, the documentary she did. And he does not have a dog in this fight. I mean, he is the ex-husband. He has no, what we call in the law, privity of contract with Wendy Williams, and it's
What was
a
the
bogus
phrase that
case.
he tried to say that he was the next friend?
It's ridiculous.
To her,
The
like,
next
is
friend.
acknowledging that,
Yeah.
no, we're not married, but I'm still her
Right.
next
But in the
friend.
lawsuit, he claimed personal damages of $250 million. It was this weird thing. Presumably that was on her behalf and she would get it. I mean, putting aside the silliness of the lawsuit.
Right.
But he said that I am owed $250 million. It was just a bizarre
So
lawsuit.
the judge dismissed it today.
Yeah.
And as the judge, we knew the judge would. I mean, this guy has no. And then the question is, why was Kevin Hunter Sr. really suing? I wonder what the answer to that is, because it's not like he was looking out for Wendy the way that, you know.
What was their
he seems to be-
relationship in the years after their divorce? Would they remain
Not
tight?
bad.
Bad.
No, it's
so the idea that
always
he,
been bad.
So
And
the
so-
idea, even during the marriage.
Really
Yeah.
bad.
Yes. So the
I
idea
mean,
that he would step into her
really
shoes
bad.
as the next friend is bizarre.
Right. I mean, clearly he was just trying to find some legal loophole. But by the way, you spoke to Wendy
a couple minutes
Yeah.
ago, and we can't show her on video because she's locked in this prison that they call
A memory care unit.
Memory care unit. Kevin Hunter Sr., your ex-husband, they dismissed the case?
When it was at a federal court hearing, earlier this morning. And, of course he wants to steal my money, the ex. In the meantime, it's been dismissed, and I'm happy. Why not?
I gotta
By the
say-
way, I just got to talk about when you hear her, and I hear you speaking to her all the time. It's like, you just heard her. That woman does not sound like someone who needs to be under any care, certainly not in a memory care unit. And yet she's still at this facility.
She has been
and can't
in this
come and go on her own.
She's been in this guardianship for 3 years. And I talked to her for 45 minutes a few days ago. And I'm telling you, she is as lucid. She was really lucid, objectively lucid, but as much as she was 15 years ago. And, even if she has this disease that they say she has, frontotemporal dementia, if somebody gets diagnosed with Alzheimer's, they don't put them in a guardianship the day they get diagnosed. If they can't take care of themselves and there's no one to take care of them at that point, maybe. But not now, when she's perfectly lucid and capable and has people who can help her. And the idea she's in this guardianship where the guardian is spending blowing $25,000 a month on this facility. The guardian is making hundreds of dollars an hour. And there are all these people who are making money off the backs of Wendy Williams locked in that unit. And she doesn't even know. She's been asking, how much money do I have left? They're not even telling her that. And the idea that she is lingering in this unit is outrageous.
Can I say something that doesn't add up? And we've seen Wendy out and about a little bit more in recent months. So, but you should know that even though when she goes out, she still has to get approval to go out every time. Here's my point is, and when we've seen her out, this is at New York Fashion Week when she was out, she is clearly fine. If she weren't fine, if she really were suffering the dementia, the effects of dementia at this moment, why would they be allowing her, why would they be saying, yes, it's okay to go to Fashion Week? And she doesn't go with she doesn't have a nurse with her.
She does have a bodyguard now.
She has a bodyguard, yes. But she doesn't have anyone there. You wouldn't let someone just go to a Fashion Week event if she were truly suffering from the effects of dementia.
There is an answer to that. The guardianship is bullshit. That's the answer.
Hey, this is Patrick from Phoenix calling to comment on Wendy Williams. I can't agree with you guys more. We all just heard her on the phone. She sounds perfectly clear and lucid. Memory care unit that she's being confined to. This is a circus. I agree that it is completely unjustified. And the ex-husband, he didn't have standing anyways. But throw that out. You guys are right.
Right.
Amen.
Her ex is desperate and broke, trying to steal her money because he isn't doing
The funny thing is, I don't think Kevin Hunter Sr. is broke.
Yeah,
he did fairly well coming out of that marriage. So
it's so outrageous. I am so angry about. I wish more people would be angry about this. because it's so outrageous to take somebody's freedom away, and especially somebody you knew, somebody you watched, and she is a prisoner, and it's just outrageous. And if they can do that to Wendy Williams, think about who they could do it to when they don't have the resources. Yeah, lock up grandma and just throw away the key. We don't want to deal with her anymore. It's outrageous.
Everything with Wendy is 100% sketchy, and it's so mean. She sounds completely sane too. It's just messed up. I wonder if she can do a lawsuit to sue whoever did this to her.
You know, I don't know. There's all this immunity. She just wants out. Just let her out. I have a theory on why this is lingering so long, and I can't really say it out loud, but it ain't good. And I talked to her for 45 minutes the other day, and she was fine. There wasn't one moment where there was a memory lapse. It was like, I was listening, it was shocking to me. She was fine, and she's locked up in a guardianship. I mean, people got so angry about Britney Spears, who really does have a huge problem. Not her fault, but she does. I wish there was more outrage over Wendy. I mean, this is outrageous. Anyway, I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, it should be LA fires. Pinning blame may be tough. Wait, a name, please.
You mean in the headline?
Name, please. Okay, can you put him up, please? Hey, Mike, it's Harvey and Charles. Thank you so much for doing this.
Hi, thanks for having me. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Where are you?
I'm in Los Angeles, West LA.
Oh, okay. That's a cool place.
Yeah.
Harvey specializes in interior design.
I like it.
Oh, it's a condo on the 19th floor facing downtown, about 10 miles away.
Oh, it looks cool. Are you at Bundy in Wilshire?
I'm at Century Park East and Olympic.
I was going to guess Century Park.
That was a second guess.
But that's not West LA. That's Century City.
Well, I didn't want to pinpoint it that closely, but Century City.
Yeah.
Fox Studios is across the street.
Oh, okay.
I know exactly where you are. A friend of mine just bought a condo unit in, I think it's Century Hill.
Century Hill, that's right across the street, yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Jonathan Rinderknecht. Well, police in Los Angeles say they've got their man. The man who they are saying is responsible for one of the most destructive fires here in LA earlier this year, the Pacific Palisades fire. And we told you they got this guy in Florida with the help of federal agents. The suspect's name is Jonathan Rinderknecht. Now, there's one part of this case that seemed a little puzzling to us, and it just seems like this is going to be a big problem for prosecutors going forward. In their news conference, they said that the fire that they're saying Jonathan started was on January 1st.
Right.
The Pacific Palisades fire did not erupt until January 7th.
The fire department came and they put out the fire, they thought, on January 1st. Now authorities are saying that it wasn't actually fully put out, that it smoldered for 6 days.
It's something they call a holdover fire.
And then erupts again on, I believe, January 6th. And they are charging him with the fire that ignited January 6th. But what about that 6-day period? You know, could somebody say, well, it could have been another hiker who did it? It could have, you know, or could they say, look, the fire department came, charge him with arson for that.
Right.
But as for the 6-day later fire, that's on the fire department to put it out properly.
It seems like this is going to be a holdup.
Will they say that? when he's prosecuted.
Well, joining us now is someone who knows all about investigating cases like this and dealing with holdover fires. Mike Marlowe is a former CAL FIRE division chief, was also an arson investigator during his career, and he is joining us now. Mike, welcome to TMZ Live.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
So explain this to us. How could it be that a fire smolders in brush for six days and then erupts?
Well, it's highly possible. I'll put it in a very simple visual. If you're ever out camping and you have a campfire, and in the morning when you wake up, that campfire's nothing. There's no flames there. There's nothing, but there's a lot of heat still underground. So that can go unnoticed in a campfire in a controlled environment for quite a bit of time. That's kind of what would probably happen here, from what I'm hearing. Some significant things that happened, though, on New Year's Eve and on January 1st, the temperature was 59 degrees over on the coast. And the winds were southwest at 5, which is onshore, just a gentle wet breeze that comes in, which made the relative humidity 73%. So it's cool, it's very wet, very hard to get a fire going. And that's one reason they contained it at 10 acres. And then if they had some smoldering embers in the root system of a tree or a plant, 7 days later, or 6 days later, when the fire started, the weather was 70 degrees to begin with, and the winds had switched to northwest at 12.5 miles an hour in general. So that's a whole different thing. There's warm, dry Santa Ana winds coming off the inland area, not off the coast. So the relative humidity dropped to 16%. So it went from 73% to 16%, and then we got a bunch of gusty winds up to 100 miles an hour. Off of those Santa Anas. So it just fanned those flames like your campfire. If you went out there in the morning and you started blowing on it and fanning your hand or a piece of paper to get that going, it would reignite. And that's very possibly what happened here.
So if you're Jonathan Rinderknecht or his attorney and you're in court, isn't it seems, at least to the layman, easy to say, the fire department came, we watched, and in fact, my client took a photo of the area as they were fighting this fire. They put it down, they left. If there was still smoldering, or the chance that there was smoldering ashes, why wouldn't the fire department monitor that? Why wouldn't the fire department come back and check on that? Isn't it their responsibility at that point, after my client, by the way, called 911 to get the fire department there?
Yeah, I don't want to second guess anything those guys did out there. Everybody did absolutely the best they could do. Firefighters get down on their hands and knees and feel the ground, even with their backs to the bare hands, to make sure things are out. So what happened here, I have no idea. But it is highly possible that sat there that long and came flying out of there. I bet they were there. They left their hoses in overnight. I understand that first day. They went back. They wetted everything down again on a 10-acre fire. I'm sure they had fire lines around it so it couldn't escape. And I would imagine dozens, if not hundreds, of residents walked through that area over the next several days too and didn't see anything smoldering. But it very possible that it was sitting there underground just waiting for that hot, dry wind to fan those flames, one spark out over the line, and that was it.
I want to make something really clear. I mean, the firefighters in our city, in LA, are heroes. And what they did was not just miraculous that they were able to deal with this, but a lot of them are really suffering long-term effects from it as well. That all said, this is brush country, especially where it was. And the fact that you're saying this is kind of a common thing, we're just thinking, what defense is he going to wage? And it seems like there are two of them. One is that the fire wasn't properly put out. I don't know how that flies with the jury. But the other, which to me is maybe even more compelling, is how can you tell whether it was something smoldering that erupted or some other person came and dropped a cigarette or something like that?
Well, when you're doing fire investigation, there's a process of elimination of what it isn't. So it probably wasn't lightning that day. There's probably not power lines in the area that might have started a fire.
But what about like a cigarette, or somebody dropped a match or something like that? Or somebody started another fire?
It's entirely possible. I can't argue that for anybody in court at this point.
Yeah,
but that's kind of interesting.
It's just that time frame, like you said, and yeah, if there's so much opportunity, and especially because the weather changed, then that's when people tend to go up there and they're hiking in that area. It seems like that time frame is going to be a challenge for prosecutors going forward, which again is not to say that the firefighters did anything wrong. It's just this is what the prosecutors have to deal with now that they arrested this guy.
Well, and we don't know, but fire department investigation teams and law enforcement investigation teams might have done a lot of forensic things digitally, cameras. They may have been keeping an eye on the area in other ways that we don't know of. They would eliminate, somebody else doing it. They got a lot of digital forensics, I understand, on this individual that, he was there. He was
Right.
Yeah. No, they definitely have placed him there.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, just finally, this made national news. I mean, we had situations where the fire department, the firefighters ran out of water, that there were fire trucks that were in disrepair, that were just sitting in a yard. Do you have confidence that the officials have heard this criticism and are addressing it? Because what I've heard is they keep talking about budget, but half the city burned down, it feels like. So are you feeling like this has been addressed, or are you still worried?
Well, I don't have a lot of confidence in our current political environment here in Los Angeles, or in the state for that matter. I'm sure that they've heard the screams and cries, and they certainly should be taking care of this. I can't second guess anything they did that day. As you know, the fire department and all the first responders did everything possible with the resources they had on hand. What management was doing, I don't have any inside information on that. But I certainly hope it gets addressed, because it's going to happen again. As in California, this happens every year.
Yeah.
Mike, before we let you go, I just wanted, there was something you said about digital monitoring. Is that something like, does the fire department have drones that they would, just how does that actually work? After they've put down a fire, they think they have it all out. Do they have something that monitors the temperature, the ground temperature?
Well, they can put in a variety. They can put in remote individual weather stations for the area to keep an eye on things. They can put cameras on in hidden locations on telephone poles and trees, depending on their level of suspicion or whatever. They could do a lot of surveillance, and there's satellite surveillance, and I mean you can keep going and going with surveillance.
So it is quite possible that they actually have that information that would allow them to talk about what happened during those 6 days.
Yeah, it'll be very interesting to see this all unfold and what they do have. I have no inside information on any of it. But
We really appreciate you coming on. It's really
Thank you
interesting.
so much, Mike.
Thanks.
my pleasure. Thank you.
That was interesting.
Yeah. By the way, Mike, you looked great in the Bieber video.
Thank you. Am I blogging off?
Yep. Yep. Oh, okay, yeah. And then the fire erupted January 7th. January 7th. Yep. I think ultimately a jury is going to say bullshit to say, oh, it's the fire department's fault and not his fault because the fire wasn't fully put out. I mean, you started it, dude.
Right. But it's not. They don't even have to say that it's the fire department's fault. He could just say it could be someone else's fault.
Well, I think that's the bigger
But that's
argument.
where I think that digital monitoring is very interesting.
If they can show, if there's a way of really isolating that.
Right.
Yeah.
That we were.
Yeah. They've clearly thought of this.
What I was referring to for the stream, Mike was in a Bieber video. Actually, do you have it, Daniela? It was his song Ghost, and this was after he had retired, and he got a role in Bieber's video there.
God, we should have shown that.
Where he played.
Although it is kind of weird.
He played.
Let's talk about the city burning down.
Right.
And
It was a little.
How about that Bieber video?
Tough pivot.
Man, I drove from up to Malibu over the weekend. Oh, it's just.
You can still see the.
It's unbelievable. Just house after house, lot after lot. It's just crazy. And poor Altadena. I mean, it's like.
Yeah.
Ugh.
People are saying that there is no case and there's too much reasonable doubt.
I don't know. I mean, what Charles is saying is right. If they can isolate
If they have, I mean, they don't always tell us all the information that they have at a first news conference.
They know this is going to be raised, so they've got to have an answer to it.
Have to.
I mean, we didn't just think of this.
I hope not.
No, we didn't. No, there's no way.
Someone says that this is the fire department's fault.
Well, see, I don't see. You set the gears in motion. If you light a fire, and it's true that you can have embers underground. You know, his campfire analogy was good. And you know, and he explained
you set that campfire.
Yeah,
right?
you set that campfire, and it's not an unexpected result that it can flare up again with winds, and there are Santa Ana winds in Los Angeles, so it doesn't break what we call in the law the causal link that would separate the arson from the fire.
Right.
They're saying that he was a very handsome man.
Who?
Oh, Mike.
Oh, Mike?
Yeah. He looked very
Very
good
fired.
in the Bieber video.
Yeah, he looked great.
He's ready to be on Rescue 911.
Right.
If there are any casting directors out there.
But anyway, whatever engine company initially put that out, that's major boo-boo points.
Well, I don't know that it's boo-boo points. I mean, they said that they even go back the next day and they check it. But what are you going to do? Dig up the ground? And, you know,
the conditions were.
I remember the day because I was driving to the dentist, and I remember thinking, my God, these winds are crazy. And then I looked up and I saw Pacific Palisades, and I saw the smoke and fire, and I just thought, my God, what is going on? But I remember the winds. They were unbelievable that day. It was just a crazy day.
People still blaming the fire department.
It's not the fire department's
Once you
fault.
cleared a scene 100% as a captain, it is your fault if that fire rekindles.
But what he's saying is it's not an unexpected thing if it's underground and the winds shift and everything else. How do you fix that? What do you do to fix that if you're putting fires out? What do you do? This guy set it in motion if he did it. He set the whole thing in motion.
The other thing that's going to come into play, no doubt, is the city will be put on trial because there'll be an argument about whether or not they had the resources to
100%
have enough trucks parked at this spot for 6 days.
There were 100 trucks that were out of service.
Out of service.
And
And
not
so
enough
the city
water.
will certainly end it. I would imagine the defense is going to.
The city did a horrible job. It was enraging how awful the city was. Not just during the fire, but, you know, in terms of
In the
budget
aftermath.
with the fire department. And remember, didn't she fire, Bass fire the
Right. Fired her, but then she got a
and then
new
she got her job back.
Right.
If the arson hadn't have happened in the first place, none of this would have happened.
What?
If the arson didn't happen in the first place.
Well, right. I mean, and that's the causal link thing. That, you know, was the causal link broken when the fire department put the fire out on January 1st, or is it reasonable enough to think that it could start again, as this fire chief said, that it's not broken? And
I had forgotten this, but Katie saw this when she was putting together the notes. Do you remember that the Maui fire was the same thing, was a holdover fire?
I didn't know it was a holdover.
That it was a smaller one, they put it down, and then
I didn't know that.
Days later.
People are asking if we're going to do headlines today.
course
We got a little busy
Oh, dude,
yesterday.
have you even told me what my lunch was? I mean, were you gonna like clue me in? You didn't even tell me that.
I've been waiting, building suspense.
Lunch reveal. But
Hey,
by
do
the
you
way,
know what lunch is yet?
Yeah.
Have you been back to that part of Maui since then?
Yes.
What does it look like? I haven't been back.
Well, I went
Is it
back
still-
twice, and it's better now, but it's still really bad. But man, when it was burned,
yeah.
What do you think you're having for lunch?
I don't know. The live stream audience does not seem to like salads, so I think they're probably going to pick
They're
the
going
sandwich.
They're a sandwich.
Salmon bowl.
Oh, good. Good. Thank you. Medium rare.
Go ahead.
Cool. Oh, right. Yeah, fair. Was he upset?
Oh, because.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah, a couple people commented.
Oops. Oops. And we're just getting used to it. We're saying too much on this live stream. But it's fun. I like doing this.
Breaking our own stories on the live
I just
stream.
like doing this. I really, really like this. I don't know what it is. I feel like I want to see you guys, though.
You want to see them?
Yeah, I kind of do.
Well, we have
That's a
some
whole
of them do
different level
join.
of
We have a
streaming.
forum in the comments
Start an
section.
OnlyFans, Harvey, then you can
No,
do it.
because like April Wine, I know she comes on, and there are people now. I feel like we're getting to know people.
2 words, suck it.
Yeah.
Another frequent one.
I just love doing this. It's, again, my favorite medium before this was radio. I love doing radio, talk radio. And this is even better because it's multiple people you talk to. It's great. It's great. Okay, what's... Well, how are we doing that? If we're showing the video, what are we doing with him? Okay. Well, Charlie, he needs to say.
Why are we talking to Charlie?
I'm the camera guy that shot this.
Good.
Well, no,
for
he
Doug.
needs to say it. We're not going to introduce him. Yeah, just let him know. Okay, here we go.
This
Yep.
is Delta 2?
He's in the field. Okay. Here we go.
Former Vice President Kamala Harris has made some headlines this week. You got a call over here?
Hold on a sec.
What the?
Oh.
Oh, you should probably
Can you kill my
kill
mic?
his mic. Big story.
Is this?
Yes.
Okay.
That person. It is that person. So hopefully that comes together. But we'll see.
Okay.
Have we done? We haven't done headlines yet, right?
No, we haven't.
All right, we'll do it
Are
after
we doing?
this. We'll do it after this
Are we
segment.
doing the story that can't?
Huh?
Or are we doing that story?
The one about the guy who was
Yeah.
injured? Yes.
Okay.
Yes. You guys are gonna love the headline story today.
Oh, I'm expecting big things from you guys on this story.
You got a lot to play with, which is more than someone else can say. As far as things you can put in the headline, it's a tease. It's called a tease, Jim. Jeez.
This is nuts.
Wow. Listen to this guy. So, no progress. Oh, you know who's going to join us, guys? Someone we haven't had on the chat. Charlie. Australian Charlie. Charlie Cotton. He's going to be dropping in
for
just
4
a moment.
days.
Do it. She always has them out on her desk.
I know, but I shouldn't do this because I'm trying
Just
to...
one.
I know, but I'm
This
trying
guy-
to avoid...
Just one for fun.
One freaking peanut M&M. He's like, oh, I can't.
No, I'm trying to avoid
I'm trying to avoid sugar.
No, not just for vanity. It's not good for me. It's true.
I mean,
Okay.
if you're not going to live
Okay.
now, what the hell?
Okay.
Whoa.
It's like, seriously, man.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, that is so good.
Nope.
Oh,
I
okay.
feel like I just handed a needle to an addict.
Oh my God.
What was that?
Can I grab 5 more? Okay.
Well, former Vice President Kamala Harris has been making some headlines this week.
Yes.
For
book?
her book and some language that she's used on the tour. What did she say? These are crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. I was trying to figure out how I could clean it up. I can't. So we got her husband out at LAX, who's apparently not on the book tour with her right now.
Doug Emhoff.
Doug Emhoff is a very accomplished attorney.
Attorney in Los Angeles now. He was on his way to Paris, it seems, and our camera guy, Charlie, actually talked to him for a while, and I think this is...
Regrets? Does he have a few?
It's a question.
How's things going for you since, you know, the election loss? Have you guys, like, emotionally sort of, like, pushed it to one side?
You know, we're moving on, and she's on her book tour. She's traveling, I'm traveling at work, so it's all good, man.
Do you think, do you ever think about the sliding doors, how different things might be?
Yeah, just doing my thing, traveling, working, it's all good.
What are you focusing on now that, you know, that's all over with?
Focusing on family, reconnecting, work, and being a good husband to her, supporting her.
Bad Bunny in the Super Bowl. It's becoming a very political thing that Bad Bunny is playing the Super Bowl. What do you think about it?
I love it. I love Bad Bunny.
You do? You're a fan?
It's great.
Okay, predictable.
Most of it predictable, but I feel like there was
the pause.
The pause when the question about sliding
door,
doors, and he was just sort of like, oh, I kind of felt for him. Like there was, he felt something that he wasn't comfortable saying, that he knew he shouldn't say.
I know people who know people.
Mm-hmm.
He loved being second gentleman. Loved it. Like, loved it. And it had to be a huge disappointment.
I would imagine.
Well, predictable isn't the word you want to describe your clip, but despite that, I did feel the headline was like, despite me, the fact that this guy was very close to flying on Air Force One, but instead he's flying Air France and having to deal with the likes of me. So, I mean, the sliding doors of that, I think, are very interesting. And I think from his sort of non-answer, it was an answer. Like, how can you not? How can you not think about that?
Yeah, for sure.
It's interesting that he didn't feel like he could say it, right? I mean, what would have been wrong with saying, yeah, of course I think about that. Like, I'm human. Of course I think about it, but
it's one of those.
But we're moving forward.
But it's one of those you don't show weakness things.
How is it? But how is that weakness?
It's not.
To say...
It's not. But that's always what people think. That no,
Wow.
you can't say you're bothered by it. You can't say how upsetting it is. But even the first question, which is, are you over it? He didn't say, of course. He didn't say yes. He said, yeah, we're moving on. So it clearly had a huge impact on both of them.
Right.
And it continues to, obviously. Like, I actually agree with Charles. I think I would have, if the answer is so obvious that, yeah, of course, it's human nature to think about the sliding doors. I would have preferred him to say, yeah, I mean, it's impossible not to, but here we are. We have to do the best with what we got.
That was good, Charlie. That was really good. Honestly.
Thank you.
That was great.
Thank you.
Now get something else.
Yeah, go get something else. What are you doing sitting here talking to us?
Off I go. I'm going to find you a big fish, Harv. I'm going to find you a big fish.
Charlie, there's nobody there.
Yeah, I know. There's absolutely no one there.
Maybe go somewhere where somebody is there.
Try another terminal, man.
Okay?
Good advice, mentor. Good advice, mentor.
That didn't work too well for you.
Okay. See you guys.
No,
that's
no. Okay. That was good. Okay, we're in E. Yeah, let's do headlines.
Oh,
Cameron?
boy. Cameron's loaded for barrel today.
Come your way, Cameron.
One second. Hey, is it up? All right, and alerted. All right. Oh, is this headlines?
Yup.
Okay. There we go.
I'm so excited.
Oh, you have no idea what the story is, do you, Harvey? All right. An Ohio woman is a target of a police manhunt after a ballsy break-in at her boyfriend's home, where she sliced open his nutsack, according to police.
Oh my God. Is that true?
Yes.
Oh.
They have an arrest warrant out for him. So basically, they don't know what she used. It's an unknown object at this time. But his nutsack was sliced open, so he had to go into the hospital. And as of yet, they have still not found this woman. She is still on the loose. So, you know.
She's nuts, he's not.
It was so bad, Harvey, that one of his
nuts was fully exposed.
Okay.
Hey, Jamie,
Jamie,
it didn't mean that.
Jamie,
Like, we knew it was
Jamie,
bad. You didn't have to
you
say
don't
it
have
was
to-
so bad. Like, we already understood that it was bad.
All right.
Jamie.
I just want to make sure you have all the
man.
details, you know? That's
God,
all,
the-
Censoring the news.
that is-
Okay, come up with a headline. Best headline goes up on the website, and you win a TMZ T-shirt. Ugh. I did not know that was coming. Okay. Ugh. Ugh. And by the way, if you can't come up with a good headline in this, you suck. Okay. Let's go. What's he?
Wow.
Timmy.
Oh, Tim is on today?
Tim's on deck.
Good.
Seems like they're landing here. You want me to? I don't want to point towards.
Where's Because Tim's gonna be over there. Oh, that's right. We're not going right into Tim's, right? We do Skype in between and.
Yeah.
Okay.
How long is this block?
We're just thinking.
I don't know. If you've got a Skype, I don't think we need somebody on the floor on this. Because we need at least two on Tim. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go.
What's Kylie's?
She has
pod?
issues with.
No, I know. I don't know. What's her pod called? Interesting.
Okay, here we go.
You can understand Taylor Swift talking about Travis Kelce's
junk,
private parts, assets, what have you. And maybe even Travis's brother, Jason, as they discussed it on the New Heights podcast. But Jason Kelce's wife, Kylie, is now weighing in on Wood. You know, this is the song on Taylor's new album that is really just about sex with Travis.
Right.
You expect his brother to give him a little, jab over it.
Which he
this
did.
Is what
Which he did.
It seems a little awkward to me for Kylie to be talking about it on her podcast, not gonna lie.
Awkward, but totally predictable.
Well, predictable what she had to say about it?
No, predictable she would talk about it.
All right, well, here it is.
My favorites on the album are definitely Wish List, Opalite, and who are we kidding? Wood. Here's the deal. Do I need that much detail about specifically about my brother-in-law? Probably not, but also, good job, Trav. That's it. Guys, yes. 1,000% yes. That's women supporting women. Proud of you.
By the way, this was.
How is that women supporting women? This is a woman supporting her brother-in-law.
This was pitched totally wrong in the morning meeting because they said she had issues with it. She has no issues with it. She's applauding. She's proud of it. Go Travis.
I can't. She's totally proud of Travis, but then she said it's women supporting women.
Women supporting other women being able to talk that freely about things.
Oh, that she can talk
That's
about
what
it.
she's saying.
She can sing about it. Okay.
Oh, I've been duped. I've been duped.
Happens more often than you know.
Jordan from Oklahoma. Kylie Kelce has such an amazing sense of humor and really is kind of speaking how a lot of us were, what a lot of us were thinking. Do we need that much information? Probably not, but good for Taylor to be able to talk about it and, women supporting women in the way that we're happy for her. Good on Taylor that she gets, that she gets such a great song.
I'm just thinking
Yeah,
about.
I think you kind of talked yourself right into a corner there. Weren't really sure what to say.
It is amazing how everybody has just benefited from this.
Everyone in
start.
the.
Yeah. Okay. It is that time of the week. We are so excited.
Yes,
we haven't
indeed.
done this in a couple of weeks.
Your favorite time of the week. Tim is here with his rejects.
So, have you guys walked up the steps of the Eiffel Tower?
Yes. No.
No?
Yes. Took the elevator.
Well, elevator, okay.
Wow.
Well, this might be very impressive here. So this guy, he biked up the Eiffel Tower.
Okay, that's different.
686 steps, and he basically bunny hopped
biked
all the way up to the top of the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, that
I mean,
must hurt your
yeah,
butt
I know,
in a
and
big
Well,
way.
no, he's standing. Notice there's no seat on the bike.
Oh.
but it took him 12.
And importantly, no seat post either.
Yeah, 12 and a half minutes to do the full.
That's really
Yeah, no,
impressive.
it's very impressive. It is actually a record.
And he didn't stop at all? He just kept
He
going?
stopped for like a couple of seconds here and there to catch his breath.
Yeah, because
for
that seems
for the
almost
most part.
impossible.
I mean, he went
Wow.
all the way through. So
That's crazy.
yeah, pretty fun, pretty cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, next.
All right. So would you guys ever step in an MMA octagon?
Yeah, I can walk into it.
Yeah, with
What
nobody
about-
inside. I did once, but nobody was
Yeah,
inside.
not fighting, I'm sure. Well, here's a way you guys might actually fight in the octagon. So it's medieval MMA. You get the full gear on.
Medieval MMA.
And then you kind of fight, and you don't really get hurt. I guess it's more wrestling.
You do
fighting.
get hurt.
Well, I guess.
Yeah, inside, you're banging against all that metal.
Tim, are you crazy?
Yeah. When they punch the metal, guess where the metal goes?
Yeah.
It hits
Yeah,
you.
I mean, that's true. But
Tim.
there is an extra layer, a little bit, maybe.
No.
No.
Tim, this is really
It's
bad.
just another weapon.
Okay, last
no.
crazy idea, Tim.
Okay, so in golf, especially if you're a professional, you usually have to hit it where it lies. So check this guy out. He's hitting the ball here from the water. He takes his shoes and socks off. He hits it.
He's in the mud.
It's not bad. He gets it back on the green area. But if you look at the camera as it pans behind him, there was an alligator
God. What is it?
lurking.
There's a
It's
gator.
an alligator
Oh my
lurking
God.
right there in the water,
my
right
God.
behind him. He had no idea, and so be careful when you get in the water there to
Holy
hit
smokes.
the golf ball
get
there.
these gators sometimes,
And
man.
he's
Like,
standing there barefoot?
Yeah, he was barefoot and everything in the water. So
was the gator
That's
like, if you
crazy.
don't, was the gator like, either get it in the green, otherwise,
yeah,
I'm
otherwise,
coming.
yep, exactly. Yep.
Okay,
Wow.
Tim,
All
thank
right.
you.
Thanks, Tim.
Whoa.
That's why I don't golf.
Okay.
I wish I had some comments to read, but we're kind of getting some nutty comments for the headline.
Oh, I can't wait to hear.
Oh, really?
You ready?
Oh, gee, yeah.
Okay.
Are you ready, or you want to do one more block?
I
What
have
do
about
we have-
15 options to
what's
read to you right now.
Okay, let's do them.
All right. Ballsy move lands Ohio woman in jail. Testy situation. Woman wanted after ballsy attack. Nutsack attack. She came, she saw, she sliced.
Oh, I like that.
Nuts out in Ohio.
Okay, write down 3, Cameron, just so we keep track.
Nutsack attack.
I like that. What's next?
Uh,
By the way, all of them are pretty good.
sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't have them anymore.
That's really funny.
Ohio
It's a little
woman,
too long, but it's funny.
Ohio woman splits more than her boyfriend's heart.
No.
Yeah.
This is nuts. Woman cracked a guy. Nutty woman cracks nuts. Man loses his nuts when girlfriend loses her marbles. Twisted Toledo tale. Testicle tearing turmoil.
Too much alliteration.
Break in, balls out. Splice and dice.
That's kind of funny. I think it's a little obtuse because here's the thing. That's funny when you know the story, but we're trying to drive people into the story.
Yeah,
so
balls out's a good line in the post.
in the post, that's
Yeah.
great.
Splice and dice. Girl does her
Wait a minute,
man.
give me that balls out thing again.
Break in, balls out.
What number is that? Write down break in, balls out for a second. Okay, keep going.
And then splice and dice. Girl does her man. So I think we have two good options.
Well, here's the thing. Here's what I would do. This time we're going to give 2 T-shirts out.
Ooh.
Let's do, what was the number 3 again? What was number 3?
Nutsack attack.
There was something else too. Nutsack attack.
She came, she saw, she sliced.
That.
She came, she saw, she
So there are 2 lines. Nutsack attack is second line. She came, comma, she saw, comma, she sliced. And then what was the balls?
Breaking balls out.
Break-in, balls out.
You should put that in the post as we're writing, and maybe that's almost the first line.
Nutsack attack. She came, she saw, she slices like the headline, but break-in, balls out actually like in the post.
In the post.
Okay.
Which
And so
is-
we're gonna. It's
Yeah,
a two,
so we're
okay.
going to give 2 T-shirts out.
T-shirts? All right, so real quick. Mel's Bells right into our tip line, as well as What's This Stuff PDX right into our tip line so we can confirm it's you, and we will send you an awesome TMZ T-shirt signed by Mr. Harvey Levin.
Those are good.
That was a fun one.
There were a lot of good ones there.
Props to Cameron.
Yeah, that was
I was a little worried about that
No,
one,
that's
but
It was good.
I was confident.
Good ammo. By the way, you should have, when Cameron walked up to me earlier and he's like, is it all right if I say nutsack and testicles? And I was like, I don't know what the story is, but sure, have at it.
That's funny.
all you, brother.
Okay, what are we doing? F now? What's F?
Kylie and Timothy.
All right. Show me anger. Show me shock.
She's gonna have to lay off before cameras roll.
Okay, ready to go? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay, here we go.
You got to feel for Timothy Chalamet. I mean,
his girlfriend's bad luck.
I don't know if I'd go that far.
You said it in the morning meeting.
I know. I kind of regretted it. I don't want to put it on her. But they had date night last night, and the date night was ruined because Timothy decided, hey, let's go to the Yankees game. What could go wrong? Well, here's what could go wrong. They could lose very badly and get booted out of the playoffs. But they were sitting right there they're in the front row. They were in the front row.
Jenner for the loss.
Why
is it always on the
blame
woman?
her? The Yankees play
basketball thing too.
But
yeah, she went to the Knicks games, but you saw her. She was decked out. She had a suitcase full of
Did they
merch.
win or lose?
And they
Did the
lost.
Knicks win or lose?
I think there was a mix.
No,
there's no mix.
There was no
You win
mix.
or you lose. They lost the series.
But that's not her fault. I don't understand why this is always on the
There
girl.
are 2 sports now where Kylie Jenner has attended
Here's
and
what
the
we
team
need.
has lost.
Here's what we need from Kylie Jenner.
Okay.
I'm all for Timothy bringing her to the games, and it's great that she's supporting him. She's got to show a little more excitement for it. Like even during the game last night, Timothy got up, was high-fiving people, and she was just sitting there like.
I mean, can you blame her? I mean, he's got a lot of energy. I feel like
She's
she
got to
just
bring some
probably
of that
doesn't know
energy.
it.
That's what we need.
She probably doesn't know what's going on. It's
We,
a
like,
sports game. How much do you think Kylie Jenner knows about sports?
Well,
she probably doesn't know.
Her dad was an Olympian, so maybe
Yeah.
a little. Maybe a little. I would think.
You know,
and
it's
so
just too much
something.
energy.
And there were a lot of basketball players that came and went in the family. So
that's true.
there is that.
What? What's that? Oh, this was her at the Knicks game?
there's
Can we
some
show that?
emotion.
Oh, she's excited.
We can show that.
Oh,
one.
look at that.
There you go. She looks happy.
Okay.
All right, well, that didn't work either because they
I
lost
mean,
too. So I was wrong.
That's just not her fault.
She, by the way, big news for her. I
Oh,
mean, the Yankees
yeah.
lost.
Movie.
But she's
This-
making her acting debut.
This is crazy. Yeah, Kylie Jenner is now going to be in Charlie XCX's A24 film, The Moment, which, interestingly enough, is directed by the same director who did Marty Supreme. So I don't know if there's a little bit of nepotism, but...
Well, I wonder if Kylie met the director while he was shooting Marty Supreme.
yeah, I mean, there's got to be a connection.
Do they do the,
And the
show me shock?
Yeah, she might have
And
to
then
she might have to lay off the Botox before they roll cameras.
Hi, I'm Tatum from Dallas, Texas, and I totally agree. I think it was so cute that they did date night in the Bronx. Charlie's from New York. But I do agree, Kylie needs to show more enthusiasm. I mean, it was cute of her outfit, of course, to show up and show out for her boyfriend's up and coming film. Her jacket said Marty Supreme. But yeah, it would be nice to show a little enthusiasm, especially considering her dad was such a Olympian.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We'll get him next year.
Let's do G.
Charles, somewhere in the chat asking how are you doing after last night's loss?
Not good. Not good. I got to tell you, it is weird how, I know everyone experiences this, it is weird how social media kind of like knows what you're going through. My whole algorithm is nothing but like sad ass Yankees things, like movie clips where people talk about the Yankees losing.
I'm always in the way.
How do they
Was
know?
I in the way? Did you say Jim? Oh, I thought you said Jim.
I'm not watching the game on that platform. I guess.
Okay, my bad. I was like, I don't know where to go.
I did like a lot of Yankees posts leading up to the game.
Oh, well, there you go.
So,
well, that's why.
So that's it. So when they lose, then they
I was
then
so
they
bad,
just
'cause it's like I'm hovering
oh, you're sad,
sometimes, so
aren't
it's
you?
like,
Here you
Duh.
go.
What's G? Okay.
Bobby, is this a video? That's the word. I was trying to remember.
Oh, we got him out? Okay.
Oh, lovely.
Okay,
Did
here we
not
go.
know that. Where'd we get him? Leaving Dancing with the Stars?
Okay, here we go.
He's still on, right?
Yeah.
Well, Dancing with the Stars is working out for Robert Irwin.
He's getting a lot
Steve
of
Irwin.
attention.
Yeah,
A lot of
getting a lot of attention. Still on the show. One of the favorites, and in fact, apparently he's a big favorite with some casting people who are watching.
Well, he took his shirt off and got a lot of attention for it.
Uh-huh. Well, we got him out here in LA. This is what he had to say about another offer he got.
Chippendales wants you to perform in Vegas. Would you accept their offer?
No, not at the moment, mate. Not at the moment. I think what you saw in the salsa on week 3, that's the extent of what I'm willing to do.
Okay.
I don't mind being edgy, but that's I'll leave that to those guys.
Okay.
Edgy. That's not the word I would use. He's an incredibly good-looking guy, but edgy?
Definitely not edgy.
We had a big talk about this in the newsroom today. Alexa, real quick.
Yeah.
Do you like Robert Irwin or do you like
Yes.
edgier?
Edgier than Robin Irwin? I feel like Robert Irwin has edginess in him. I mean, have you seen him hold a snake and like touch those big spiders and stuff? Or do you mean edgy as in like yell at me and beat me?
It's edgy is
Not
different
into
for
that.
everybody.
Your choice.
Personal preference.
Okay. Okay, guys. What time is it? Oh, we finished at a reasonable time today. Anything,
spare.
guys?
No, we're still getting some nuts headlines though. But
Oh,
there's gonna
I'm
be
sure.
people
I
that-
know, it's fun.
They'll be coming.
Okay, nice talking to you guys today. And we will see you tomorrow.
Yep.
Okay.
Slate up.